Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about whether or not you'd like to be an eBay seller. Are you thinking about it? Are you already doing it and running into some obstacles? So, Curly's here to help me. I hope he's going outside. Yes. And hi, everybody. I'm Jackie Schwartz. I am an eBay seller, and my eBay store is called Planet Einstein. And I just made a video earlier. This is my first time using YouTube Live. So I'm moving some stuff out of the way here. And made a great video, at least I thought it was, and it had no sound. So we're trying this again. So hopefully things are working and you can hear me fine. If you are on here with me, let's see if I can see the live chat. If you see it on yours, let me know that you can hear okay. All right. So we're talking about what is eBay and why is everybody jumping on this bandwagon? And is it something you're thinking about doing? And what kind of questions are you asking yourself? Are they questions that are really going to give you the answers that you need to make this very important decision? So let's talk basics first, okay? Let's talk about what is eBay. Well, eBay is an online shopping site. It is also an online selling site. So whether you are a buyer or a seller, you may be interested in doing. And actually, I am both. I have a full-time eBay business, and I frequently shop for myself, and my husband does a whole lot more than I do. I have to keep Max away from eBay, and I'm going, where did this come from? What did you order? So yes, it is a great site, and I hope to convince you why it's a great site for sellers in particular and for buyers. But I want to make some money, and I think that's probably why you're looking into it. And what does it take? Well, first it takes a site, a platform. And the reason I decided eBay was where I wanted to be was because they have the volume of buyers. They have the marketplace. They, at this point, dominate the field of their competition. But some new ones are starting to get really proactive and catching up. But right now, eBay is where you want to be to get seen by the largest number of people who will in turn buy what it is you're selling. Okay, doesn't that make sense? eBay began in 1995, and now it has evolved into pretty much a household word. Do you know anybody that doesn't know what eBay is? Maybe a few people, but not many. And they are now located in many countries in addition to the United States. So you can now sell internationally with eBay in addition to selling in just the US. So if you sell on eBay, there will be fees involved. And that's one of the questions you will need to be asking yourself. Take a look at what the fees are once you learn how to figure all that out, and make some business decisions based on what you're going to be able to make a profit on. And that obviously is the key to a successful business. If you have a business that sells something that isn't making money, that's not such a great idea. So the real draw, I think, and many experts think, to eBay is its utterly capitalistic approach, because when things sell on eBay, it sells for what a buyer is willing to pay, regardless of what you have it listed for. If the buyer isn't willing to pay that price, your item will not sell. So that's the basis to all of selling on eBay, the capitalist way. So what does eBay sell? Well, it really is a variety of many different things, but I think the things that sell best on eBay are, again, a variety of several different things. Things that truly are in demand because they're rare, they're unique, they're one of a kind or very few of a kind. They are something collectible that people desire and are willing to pay for. Or they could be some kind of electronics that maybe have been discontinued, or again, very hard to find. So the things yes, there are brand new things too, and some of those sell well if there's not a whole lot of competition. But the things that sell best are the things that are really different and unique. So more people are on eBay because it's gaining in popularity, and eBay sellers are learning that they can make some additional income with this. So more and more sellers are jumping on the bandwagon, which attracts more buyers. So it is definitely increasing in volume and popularity. So when or do you need an eBay store if you are a seller on eBay? If you are someone who is doing this seriously, full-time or almost full-time, then at the point that you get a large volume of listings, then it's time to create a store for your products. It's more like an online storefront, and actually gives you some legitimacy and more credibility. And at that point, you reach somewhere around 250 listings, then it's probably time to create your eBay store. And it's really easy to do. eBay makes following directions and their tutorials, and there are lots of eBay videos out there about how to do this. So looking at my notes here. So yes, you need to consider the fact that eBay charges fees. You will have to factor that in to your profitability and know exactly how to calculate that and what percentage are you going to be paying out in fees versus what will ultimately be profit for you. You don't want an unprofitable store. That won't last too long. So the benefit of being exposed to this large audience, I think, outweigh the negative of having to pay fees. But that is your call. And, there are other smaller options if you want to consider those. I did not choose to go that way. So how do you sell on eBay? Once you have 250 listings, you've learned how to list properly, you've learned how to research, you've learned what to buy or what you already own that you're reselling, and then you are ready to think about how to sell more on eBay. So what are the are the key things? What are the important things you can do to get more sales on your eBay store? Well, I think the number one ultimate thing to do is be trustworthy. And the way you build trust on eBay is to get positive ratings from customers who are actually having buying experiences with you. Your customers rank you and give you a rating, and your goal is to get a 100% rating from those customers. That continual building of happy customers is what will build the trust level for your eBay store. A couple of other things you can do is to not try to start out too big. Start small and build. And one of the many mistakes I made when I first started was I started shopping, and I bought a whole lot of bad buys. A bad buy is something that is not going to make money. It's probably not going to sell. And if it does sell, it's not going to make you much. So anyway, I recommend you start by using things to resell that you already own, that you don't have to pay for. We all have stuff in our attics, in our basements, in our garages that you go, oh, I need to donate that, or I need to give that to so-and-so. Well, take a look at it and decide, is this something that you could resell and make some money on it? Again, you will learn how to do the research and find out if that's a possibility. So start small. Sell those things that didn't cost you anything. Learn from the mistakes you will make, and I promise you will make them. It's just part of the learning curve. But the key is, again, avoid as many of those mistakes as you can and get a jump start by learning first. The second thing that really can help you succeed and sell more and get positive ratings is to ship quickly once you sell something. Try to ship within 24 hours and stick to that. Sometimes I know it's not possible, but get it out as fast as you can and no longer than 48 hours. Package your items well so they arrive safely. Shipping breakables is a real art, and learning how to package them so they are protected and don't crash and smash during the delivery time. People are really disappointed when they receive an item that gets broken. I think at this point, we've just had 2, and I'm going to knock on wood as I say that, because we have some breakables out there being shipped right now. Only had 2 broken, and the very first thing you do is apologize to your customer, even though it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was because you didn't pack it well enough. Apologize first, then immediately refund their money, and don't fight over that. Don't get in a dispute about a broken item. There are some scammers out there that will try to work the system, but they're very few and far between. So right now, if you run into that, reach out for some help as to what to do. And again, when you get the item returned from the buyer that was broken in shipping, then you refund their money. Okay? All righty, so let's move on to the next section, which is how else can you improve your sales on eBay? And that is in addition to being trustworthy, number 2 is make sure you really have good quality photos. Pictures, good pictures sell your items. And if it's something that's very detailed, this is actually a listing I have on my eBay store right now. It's a Laurel Birch bunny mug. And if I wanted somebody to really get the feel, I don't know if you can see on the camera the gold paint that's on her hand painted image, her gold signature there. See, it says Laurel Birch. The label on the bottom, Birch Bunnies, and again, her signature. So you want to take at least 4 to 6 pictures and get close-ups of details. You can have up to 12 images in your listing. So I think the more pictures, the better. Here's what eBay wants in your picture: a solid white background. If you had a background like mine right now, it would totally distract from the image of the thing you're trying to sell. So keep it on a solid white background and, please eBay and the algorithms. Good lighting. And right now I have 3 external lights on me. And it's still a little dark because I'm in front of a window and it's actually semi-bright outside. So good lighting is really important. And then once you have your pictures posted, there is a way you can edit the pictures even further with some of the eBay tools on the listing area of the platform. Make sure, this is number 3, that you've researched everything you can about that item. You know when it was made, who it was made by, how many others are for sale that are like it, how many have sold, and for what price did they sell. So there are a number of tools you can use, but doing that research is critical. And number 4, write good headlines. Headlines are what the search engines will use to find the keywords that a buyer plugged into their computer. It says search for Laurel Birch bunny mug, or mug with bunnies on it, or anything that people would be searching for to find what they're looking to buy. So those keywords are critical. So put them in your headline and put them again in your description. And then finally, number 5 of just kind of beginner advice and some tips and tricks. You want to work your way toward being a power seller. And what is a power seller? There are 4 elements to becoming a power seller. And the first one is a 98% or higher positive ranking status. So that means your buyers have given you 98% or more rating for their experience with you. The second thing is, and I'm sorry, there's 3, not 4. So we've covered the rating, 98% or more. 2 is you've sold more than 100 products and had $3,000 or more in sales in that 1-year period. And third is that you have logged into eBay at least 90 days. I probably log into eBay 4 or 5 or more times a day. So once you get busy on it, that won't be a problem. But the key in being successful on eBay, in addition to all these things I shared with you, is consistency. That's what the algorithm and eBay are looking for, that you are consistent, that you're listing, that you're keeping up with getting things out on time and shipping them, that you're responding to messages your buyers or a potential buyer might be sending to you. So it is work. I don't think it's a hobby unless you really don't care, and I don't know why you'd be doing this if you didn't care. So my goal is to be rated as a top seller, and there are even more criteria for that. Right now we are definitely a power seller and have 100% positive rating. So I'm really proud of that. If you have questions, please leave me comments below. I have one other thing that I'm going to try to post. I'll see if it will. And that's an assessment with 10 questions to ask yourself. Is selling on eBay for you? Is it something that makes sense? So if you go through those 10 questions, I think you will give yourself the answer to that. So I hope this was of value. If you like this video, and again, I'm just starting this channel as a focus on eBay. I had it up and running as my digital marketing channel, but I have completely 100% shifted gears. So check that little thumbs up. I think you have to ding the thumbs up. And if you want to be notified, subscribe and click the bell, and it will tell you when I have new videos posted. So thanks for being with me. I wish you lots of success in whatever you decide. Bye for now, everybody. I'm Jackie Schwartz at Planet Einstein.